Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're going to be doing another Vinegar Syndrome haul. I know it has been like 3.5 months since I've done anything. For you who have patiently been waiting for me to do something, well, I'm here. Today we're going to be unboxing everything that I picked up from the Black Friday sale from Vinegar Syndrome. Now, I am a subscriber to Vinegar Syndrome, so I will be showing off those titles as well as all the other sale stuff I picked up and some really cool VHSs. And then at the very end, I'm going to show off some other stuff that I picked up the last month or two. Nothing crazy. I'm not going to be showing off the prior months of Vinegar Syndrome because I just have so much that I just kind of want to show off the few things over the last couple months that I really liked that I hadn't had a chance to talk about. So we'll get into those at the very end of the video. And then we'll talk a little bit about an update to kind of where things are going to be going in the next month or so, because again, I am sorry, I have been gone for a long time. It feels like forever, but I'm coming back, I promise. So let's get into this thing. This is a giant box, so just kind of show you everything. We've got a lot here, so we're gonna go ahead and stop belaboring this point and get right into it. Now, first thing I got is this pin. Now, this is actually the halfway to Black Friday pin. I like to try and get some of the pins here and there, stickers when I can. So hopefully that'll kind of show that off. So there's that. Pretty cool pin. If only I wore like jean jackets, it would make it worth it, but I don't. I just have them sitting on the thing. The other thing they did send me is these two little Grillos. It was like jungle themed this year with Vinegar Syndrome for their sale. So two of those stickers, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to unbox this because it is all like taped up, but I will show it on screen here. This is the Halloween poster for 2024. It's got a pumpkin and a knife, but again, I'll put that on screen so you can see that. Finally got that. Some of this stuff is from October, the way that they ship stuff. Let's dive right into what else we got. So I have a bunch of VHSs. I want to save those for the end, but we're going to get in here. This is in no particular order of things. So this is not necessarily like subscriber titles or what came out. This is just how they put it in here. So the first thing we've got is going to be, sorry, there's a lot of stuff here. Silver. I really like this case, and I believe this month we actually got 2 of the cases that are like this, which is pretty rad. Actually, maybe 3. I think there's 3 titles that have these cases. So pretty solid case. I've never seen this movie, but this is the 4K for the month. So I'm looking, forward to kind of seeing what this is. I know it has Sharon Stone in it. And so I'm just kind of curious to see what this is and dive into this later on. I have a backlog that is crazy that I need to get through pronto. All right, let's set that down. The next thing is Black-Eyed Susan. This is a VSP, so this is a Vinegar Syndrome Pictures one. I don't own all of these. I think there's only like 8 of them. I think this is the 8th one. So I don't own a ton of them. I think I own like 3 or 4. This, I think, would be the 4th one. So this is Black-Eyed Susan. So these are like a lot of times more recent films that they put out and they distribute. So there's that pretty cool cover. Again, I'm trying to branch out and get some of the like more modern stuff that has come out because I just don't watch as many movies as I used to. But again, another case like that. So we've got this, the second one for this month. All right, so the next title we've got is Who Killed Teddy Bear? So this is the cinematograph title for this month. I also did pick up, I guess I'll show this off real quick. I did pick up Shanks, which came out last month. So this is a William Castle film. This was his last film. I really like this movie. It's really cool. I like the bright yellow of this. So again, this is pretty cool. I have all of this line. I've been collecting them. There's one movie I'm not a particular fan. I think there's 2 that I didn't really end up liking, but I really like what they're doing with this line, doing these American films from all different time periods. Justin LeBray is doing, Justin LaLiberty, sorry, is doing a great job with these titles. So I look forward to everything they're going to do in the future with this line. But I have never seen this movie, so I'm very curious to dive in and kind of see what this one's all about and continue on this like American journey they've got going on with these films. All right, the next one was something that I got on sale that I did not own, and that is going to be Psycho Girls. So some of these were, like I said, were on sale, and some of these are going to be going out of print. So I try to, whenever I see certain titles going out of print, to kind of pick them up. They're usually on a deeper discount. All right, let's get the next bundle of stuff out here. So what do we got? All right. Again, I got another sale title, and that is The Severed Arm. Some of these don't have slip covers. I got to the point I was only buying slip covered Vinegar Syndrome, and then I was like, hey man, I just want to own it. And if I get the slip cover eventually, then I'll worry about with that when we get there. But right now I don't have that. All right, these two are the monthly titles. So Silver was a monthly title, and then Blood Tracks was another monthly title from them. I have heard about this movie, but I think I've seen it in pieces, but I've never seen it fully, I don't think. It's like a metal band and there's snow. I know that's kind of what they've got there, but I don't know much else. The next one I'm super excited about. I love this movie. It actually sold out, which not everything on Vinegar Syndrome sells out, but when they do, you know it's probably something special, and that is The Keep. So again, this is the third title this month from this lot that has this kind of slide case. So a lot of good packaging in this month. The booklet kind of spreads out. It says The Keep. That's pretty rad. And then there's the inner slipcover. And then this is also 4K. So 2 4Ks for this month. And there are, this was one of the secret titles. So there's always 2 secret titles from the month. God, I can't even remember what the other one was. Blood Tracks and Silver. Yeah, those were ones I believed. I could be mistaken. There's so many movies in this box. I don't remember. But let's move on. So we also have our Vinegar Syndrome Ultra, and I feel like it's been a while. The last one we had was Navy SEALs, which was fine, but I'm super excited about this one. I really like the packaging on this one, and that is going to be Congo. So this one is pretty rad. I really like this one. I will say sometimes when you get these, they are kind of like bent and kind of, they can be a little messy sometimes. I love Vinegar Syndrome, but that is one aspect with some of these kind of titles that sometimes these are a little bent or something like that. But this one looks to be in like really good condition, and sometimes the magnetic stuff is weird, but I really love these titles, and it's been a while since we've gotten one. I think that was like the summer, so it's definitely been a while. And here's the booklet inside. I like Congo. It's been a very long time since I've seen Congo, probably since I was a teenager. So curious to see how this is. Curious to see how the 4K is. I really like this inner slip too. It just is kind of wild and weird. And then this is also a 4K. So a lot of 4Ks this month. We don't always get a ton of 4Ks from Vinegar Syndrome. It depends on the month. This is probably one of the best things I got out here, this and The Keep, just as far as packaging goes. I really love this one. So let's continue on. The last title again. So there's a ton of these packagings. I don't know what they decided. They were like, hey, this is the month where we're going to do all these hard shell packages. But this is Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Everybody seemed to be excited when this got announced. I've never seen it. I've never even heard of it before. It was just a film that not on my radar. So I am looking forward to kind of seeing what it is, what the movie itself is about, and we'll see if I like it. Again, another 4K. So like a big month for 4K. It's usually Black Friday. They do a lot of really cool stuff. They do a lot of slip covers, and they do a lot of 4K. So I thought last year was decent. We had Fatal Games came out, and what else came out? The Black Room came out, which is a great movie if you've never seen that. So it was decent, but I feel like this year has been far stronger as far as the titles they had for Black Friday. So I am happy with that. Let's get all this stuff back in its box. So many booklets to read through. So this is stuff that I love, like going through these booklets. Like once I've seen the movie and I can dive into that. All right, the next one was a sale title going out of print. Perfect Strangers. I've seen this movie before, so I just kind of wanted to add it to the collection. All right, and then we have the 3 titles, and then I've got my VHSs, so my DeGauser VHSs. So let's see how this goes. All right, so these were ones that I didn't own, and they did alternate slipcovers for Black Friday. So let's get into these. I really like all of these, and that is Don't Panic. These are pretty rad. Again, if they ever do like ones where I can get the slipcover and it's something that I don't own, then I really like to get that. So let's get into the next thing, and that is going to be Grave Robbers. Awesome case. All these cases are great. All the fonts really cool. So again, awesome to have these. I've never seen all 3 of these. I believe these are Mexican horror films. Yeah, these are I think all three of them are, so that's pretty cool. And usually when you get them, if you get ones that are like alternate slips or something like that, they'll have the date of when they came out on the slip. That way you know if you're an OG or not, if you know if it's real or not. If somebody's like, hey, I got this, and you're like, oh, well, you picked that up late. You know, you can razz them about that. Even it really doesn't matter. But this one, what is this one called? Cemetery of Terror. Another rad slipcover. So these are just really great slipcovers for these films that already exist. So I think you can still get them. They were ones that you could pick up, but they always release new ones. And when I don't have the actual film, I like to get them together because it's a decent price. All right, the last couple things we've got are my Degauser VHSs. So I bought one I didn't have, and that is going to be Divinity. This is one that I didn't have, and since I've gotten all the other ones recently, I decided, I was like, hey, we'll go with it. All right, let's get on to the next thing, and that is Cannibal the Musical. This one was super exciting. This is a Trey Parker movie, his earliest movie, so I really want to dive into this. I've seen it. I was a teenager, so it's been a very long time since I've actually seen this movie, but this VHS, I could not pass on it. So I'm going to dive into this later, put it on the shelf with all of the other ones that I've got. All right, and then the two new ones that we got for Black Friday were, ooh, I got a little popcorn bag. It snuck in there, a little popcorn bag snuck in there. That's cool. Fade to Black. Awesome, awesome one. These VHSs are so cool. If you've never seen them, they actually light up. So I guess I could open this one and show you. But the next one is the Beastmaster. So pretty cool. I really like this one. And I'll open this one so you can get a sense, if you've never seen one of these before, what they actually look like. This is why I don't open stuff. People wonder why when I do these, I don't open stuff, because it's noisy. But anyway, we'll get into this so you can actually see what these look like. So there's the inner part. So they light up, which is pretty rad. And then they are very, very nice VHSs. And then you've got your inner part. But yeah, they do light up. It's pretty cool. Again, all of these do. They all light up. So I love these. I think we're on 14 now, I think. Yeah, 14. So there's 14 of these. I think I'm missing 2. Not the original 2. I think I'm Redneck Zombies and then one other one I'm missing. So I'm missing 2 of those. All right, to round this off, let me show off a few things that I picked up the last couple months that I just kind of wanted to talk about. A couple found footage ones, which is weird. It was like the month of found footage. I don't know why. The most normal one, I picked up Hush. This came out from Scream Factory. This wasn't available until now. This is a good movie. I don't think it's like an amazing movie, but I just wanted to own it because it was stuck on Netflix for so long. Mike Flanagan does great work, so I kind of wanted to support that. The next thing is I got 2 TerrorVision things, and that is The Jar, which was notorious for a long time. Sharon is the other name. Notorious. It was cropped. It was a bad VHS, so they've really restored that. It's not a great movie, but it's definitely a fun movie. The next one is Fear.com. This came out from Darkstar. I got this the minute it was ready. I have a weird obsession with Fear.com. I don't know if people know this. I have a weird obsession with this, so I have these just readily available on my shelf. One day I'll make a video about Fear.com. I have a weird, like I said, a weird obsession with this. William Malone directed this. He also did a couple other really bad movies that are Vinegar Syndrome titles. So it's just a thing. I like creature movies. He just kind of steals and stuff. So him with a budget is weird. The last 3 are all found footage things, which I didn't do on purpose. Frogman, which I love. I love this movie. Didn't see it before it came out, but I wanted to get this because I had heard such good things about it, and I absolutely loved it. It's great packaging, great movie. I'm excited to see what they do next with that movie. They're making a sequel, so I'm excited to see that. The next 2 things, Second Sight. Shout out to my boy Frank. I don't have that many. I just kind of buy them when I want to, but I got Gonjiam, Haunted Asylum, which is a rad found footage movie. So this has all of the trinkets that your Second Sight has in it. I think Frank's actually done breakdowns and reviews, so I'll let him do that. These are region B locked, so if you don't have a player that can do that, you can't watch these, unfortunately, because they are just Blu-rays. But The Blair Witch, I know I didn't say the name. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, so this was a buy, even if I couldn't watch it. But this has been restored. The brothers, the directors have kind of oversight on this one. Maybe someday Lionsgate will do something here in the States. I doubt it because they like to not do things, which is weird because they have such great steelbooks. I don't know. They're weird with the Blair Witch. I don't know why they're so anal about what happens with the Blair Witch. But those are the other things that I picked up. So again, I picked up a bunch more. Trick or Treat, Friday the 13th. There's a bunch of stuff along the way that I picked up. And of course, all the Vinegar Syndrome titles throughout the last couple months. So a quick update before we go. I will be coming back. I'm going to be doing a review for Midnight 2. I'm still working on it. I just need to film the last part. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I just really needed a break. If I'm honest, I wanted to take some time away. I've been doing a lot of other things, watching some anime, playing a lot of games, catching up on a lot of backlog game titles, just kind of, enjoying life. YouTube kind of was a thing I was doing all of the time and I was getting a little burnt out. And so I just kind of wanted to come back when it felt right. And of course, this felt right. I figured, hey, it's time. Let's do this unboxing. And then I made intros and stuff like that. You probably notice I did you probably notice I did this. You can tell I haven't done this in a while, talking to you. It's been a while. Anyway, you notice I have changed the name of the channel to Nightmare Flashbacks, mainly because that is going to be my focus from here on out, is just making Nightmare Flashback episodes. So why not? Nightmare Collective is a great name. I love the name. I'm still going to keep it. But Nightmare Flashbacks is what the channel has become. I'll throw in these physical media things. Again, I won't be doing any more reviews. It's something that I just kind of fell out of love with doing 4K reviews. And so I just want to do, at least going forward, a video a month. That is my plan. So probably January, I will be releasing Midnight 2. I've got to get through the holidays, and I kind of want to just take my time. So maybe it'll come out, maybe it won't. I'm not going to promise anything. But January, I will promise that by the end of January, it will be out. And then I do want to take some time and make some bigger videos. I'm still working on my decoder one, if some of you have seen that. So I do have another series where I kind of want to explore just one-off movies that I want to talk about, fear.com. So there's a couple that I want to get back into and talk about. So 2025 is looking bright as far as that goes. And I just want to put some more time and effort into talking about some weird movies that I really love. So I will be back talking about that with Midnight 2. So look forward to that. Subscribe to the channel if you like what we do here. Leave me a comment down below. What of this stuff are you guys picking up? What else are you excited for? We're finally getting some stuff in December. Stir of Echoes is coming out in 4K. I don't know the exact date, but that's exciting from Lionsgate. We're getting a steelbook for that. So 7's coming out. There's a bunch of stuff coming out in January. Snowpiercer. So there's a lot to look forward to in 2025, and my video is going to be one of them. All right. Hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. If I don't talk to you before then, whatever you celebrate, and I will see you guys very, very soon.